So hey guys, today I will be reviewing 1997 movie called Good Will Hunting. It stars Matt Damon, Ben Affleck and Robin Williams and Casey Affleck, which all are Academy Award winning actors. In fact, Matt Damon, Robin Williams and Ben Affleck won their first Oscar for this movie. So you're bound to assume that this movie is going to be something wonderful. But it is interesting how I got to know about this movie in the first place. See, I was a very disturbed kid in school. I mean, I still am, but at that time I was like consuming motivation like drugs, like it was like alcohol, and specifically for making me feel good and better about myself and doing something. So I always went to Google and I searched the best motivational movies for students, and every time I searched something like that, this movie was always on the top of the list. Like at that time I didn't care too much about the Oscar movies, but I just want to see so that I that movie so that I can feel motivated and I can feel the energy to be productive. And so I think this movie better give it to me. I thought this movie better give it to me, or it's just going to be suck. So I started watching the movie with all my expectation ready to be motivated, and I actually completed didn't complete the movie because I thought it was like boring. I know this is a bit of a shock, but let me tell you something about my past. Okay, firstly, this obsession about this movie has only been grown in the last couple of months. And before that, I used to watch these Bollywood movies. So I could not digest these movies with a lot of witty dialogues and the subtext that was really engaging and what really was the heart of the movie. So my initial reaction to this movie was that it didn't hold up to my expectation. It did not hold up to my expectation, and I don't criticize myself for being dumb, because if you were grown up watching these Bollywood movies and you had the same expectations like I had, then most probably you will resent that movie. But as I grew up and I came across these YouTube channels that really explain what it was trying to convey, how the movie conveys this beautiful message of living your life by taking a chance on yourself and other people, and figure out what's best for you. uh, but we will discuss that later. So I begin to appreciate the art behind and what universal message it was trying to convey. And I gave it another shot, and it was like therapy to me. Like I think even though my life didn't really have much parallel to Will's life, I was genuinely attached to this character because I know his fears. I understand where he's coming from, and I don't judge him for that. I understand him so deeply, so intensely, to a point that I began to empathize with him. And as the movie progressed, I was genuinely interested in how he will transform into this person who will put off his defense mechanism off and embark on this journey to his girlfriend whom he truly love, and that is full of risk and uncertainties, but still he will do it because he wants it, not any other person. So now I believe that I should give you guys a suggestion not to call this movie a motivation movie. This is not a motivational movie, because this term should be given to those movies that are trying so hard, or at least intend to motivate you. But this movie does not portray that. This movie is not nearly trying to motivate you in any way. This movie is simply saying this is your life and you have the full control of it. The only thing that is holding you back are your own fears. And this movie does not want you to be successful. In fact, I think this is one of the best things that I like about this movie, that I found so refreshing. It does not emphasize on being successful. And you know, rather it is implying to look within yourself and find what you truly love and care about. So, but this movie also says a lot more than this, and there are a lot of themes that I want to talk about. So, let's just talk about them. So, the first theme that comes to my mind, which I consider to be quite interesting, is the satirized conflict between Will and these shrinks whom we met, who were brought by the Professor Lou to make Will do what he wants, what Professor Lou wants. And it really shows how these so-called shrinks or counselors who thinks they are helping people by showing how much they are interested in you and how much they want you to succeed are just willing to make you feel that there is something wrong with you and you need to change that mentality, change yourself, or otherwise you won't be happy in your life ever again. And I think this is exactly what is happening in today's culture. These so called motivational speakers are trying their ass off to make you feel that there is something wrong with you and you need to change it, or otherwise you won't be happy. But I yes, some people could argue that there are some things that are holding us back and we need to deal with them. But I think that beside the motivational speakers, the people that we surround us with, are always biased with their version of success, and they are just not interested in listening to what you want. And when Will meets Professor Sean, who played by Robin Williams, Sean isn't just trying to change Will. He wants him to realize that whatever happened in his past is not his fault, and he should just leave his fears and do what he really loves, no matter how stupid it may seem. And I think this was a great message that nobody is talking about. And because the thing is, if people don't want you to that because the thing is, people don't want you to do what you want. They won't encourage you because they are biased with their version of achievements. But I think in order to be truly happy, or at least be anywhere near to be happy, you have to do what you believe in. And I think this theme questions these motivational speakers that are really so obsessed with the idea of success and achievement and working hard on your goals that they just denies one's wish and one's will to live a simple life, and a life with a lot of fears and insecurities. They want you to be fearless, while in fact they are the ones who are scared shitless of being unsuccessful. So I think we should no longer fascinate about a state of fearlessness, because in my point of view, I think it is bullshit. And all you can do is to just take that chance, take risks, just because you love yourself and just because you love the thing that you are after, just because the sole reason of love, and not for other people's admiration and for other people's approval. So as also in the movie, Will leaves his well-paying job to go after her girlfriend because he believes that this is what he truly wants. And we know we know also that we know where he's coming from, why he believes that, because we have seen their relationship grow and we empathize with his decision. But the movie does not tell us what happens next. It just shows that Will is just Will is just on the way to his girlfriend, but it does not show us what it really happens after that, which gives the message that life will be full of insecurities and uncertainties, but it will be a beautiful journey if you know that what you are going after is truly what your heart wants. So uh, saying that, I just want to end this review because I don't think there are other things or themes to talk about. And I think that you should give Good Will Hunting a watch, and it could be life changing for you. I think it was a life changing for me in some ways, and it really kind of it doesn't, I won't say it changed my mentality, but I think it resonates with my mentality, and it conveyed things that I really believe in, but I wasn't able to be vocal about it. So I think this movie is truly a masterpiece and truly deserves the admiration it gets. And just want you to watch it and let me know your thoughts. So with that saying, I just want to thank you for listening my review, and look forward to more reviews. So bye.